All right, guys, we are recording to the cloud. All right, so let's take some time just to prepare for breath work. So you could be seated or you can be lying down, totally up to you. Just as a reminder, there are some conditions that you can create for yourself to optimize your experience of this practice. So conditions for calm, dimming the lights. It's a really nice cue to the body that it's time for rest, or just going with natural light. So as the class goes on, the natural light gets darker and darker outside, and the eyes and the nervous system kind of receive that cue and prepares the body to wind down for sleep and for rest. You want to keep your body warm. So especially as the body cools down, as we're still, you might want to have a blanket nearby or some socks on your feet. An eye pillow is really nice for both breath work and Nidra. Perhaps most important is physical comfort, right? So supporting your body, whether you're seated or lying down, so that the body feels completely held. Okay, and then beginning to release unnecessary muscular effort. So you're sitting, you're lying down, so the body can truly unwind, right? Don't need to hold the body upright. You can relax the muscles around the spine, your shoulders, your hips, and just let your body begin to take rest. Also important, give yourself permission to take rest, permission to be present, permission to be still, to have nothing to do for the next 45 minutes. And then the final condition for calm is to give it time. Typically, it takes at least 15 minutes for the nervous system to fully transition from doing to being, which is why we have 15 minutes of breath work, is to help facilitate that process, that transition in the nervous system. And then finally, allow yourself to trust the process. Once you feel you are resting comfortably, you have prepared your body and the environment around you for rest, take a slow breath in through the nose, and an even longer breath out. And then again, breathing in through the nose. This time, breathe in from the belly. So stretch the belly as you inhale. Purse your lips and exhale through the lips. Again, a slow, deep belly breath in through the nose. This time, take a little pause at the top. Open the mouth, relax your jaw, release your tongue, and let go with a sigh. Longer exhale out through the mouth. And then another slow, deep belly breath in through the nose. Little pause at the top. Exhale any way that feels good. And then let go of the effort to breathe. Allow natural breath to return and to arrive. Eyes are soft. Perhaps the eyelids are closed. Observing the breath. Allowing breath to breathe naturally without any effort at all, other than to perhaps breathe through the nose, if that's effort for you. Allow the breath to be your bridge, connecting mind to body through the breath. Every inhale is an opportunity to notice, to become aware. Every exhale, an opportunity to release or let go of anything that might be keeping you from being present with the breath. Every cycle of breath is a new opportunity to move within and to arrive. And then soften your eyes a little bit more, and especially soften the corners of your eyes and your cheekbones and the flesh across your forehead. Relax your jaw. And notice how the natural breath responds. And then soften your ears. Release, relax the root of your tongue, the base of the tongue, and your jaw and your throat. And notice how the breath responds. Feel for a little bit of softening around the chest, the lungs, the heart space, and the belly. Soften the belly and notice how the breath responds. Soften your arms, your hands and fingertips, legs, feet, and toes. And notice how the breath responds. And then finally notice and observe the natural rhythm of the breath, perhaps beginning to slow down, responding to stillness, to the release of tension, the softening of the body, and responding to your awareness. And notice how your awareness can begin to expand as the breath becomes more restful. Feeling deeper connection, a bigger connection to this bridge. Mind to breath, breath to body, bridging mind to body. And the beautiful thing about the body in this moment, here and now, is the stillness. Breathing restfully, naturally. And with practice, which is why we call this a breath practice or a meditation practice, with practice, the mind tends to follow. Slowing down the busyness, the fluctuations of the mind, by allowing the body to be still and restful, and for the breath to become natural, restful, and rhythmic, harmonious. We'll begin to create a steady rhythm to the breath, And to build this rhythm, I just invite you to breathe through the nose from the belly. Breathing in, slow and steady to a count of 4. And exhaling for the same length of time. Count of 4. Continue breathing in to your own steady count of 4. Exhaling same length of time. Count of 4. Continue on your own, breathing in through the nose from the belly. Breathing out. Steady count of 4. Samavritti, equal part breath. Inhale and exhale, equal in length. You'd like to add one more technique. You can always slightly constrict the back of your throat, engaging the whisper muscles to breathe the breath through the nose from the belly via the back of the throat. All that does, well, it does a number of things, but one thing in particular, it helps you to regulate the flow of breath, to control this flow of breath, optimizing the steady rhythm, equal rhythm, inhale and exhale, equal in length. And if breathing in, breathing out to a steady count of 4 feels pretty comfortable for you, pretty natural, perhaps stretch it out. Breathe into a count of 5. Exhale for a count of 5, or maybe it's 6 or 7. Just stretching out the breath. Being curious about where you can go with the breath, the inhale, the exhale, in terms of slowing down the breath as a way of slowing down the mind. And if at any point in time the breath becomes breathless or feels like you're running out of breath or you're grasping for the next cycle of breath, you might have simply gone a bit too far. Come back to a steady count of 4. Continue for about 3 more rounds. In through the nose from the belly, perhaps whispering the breath. You finish the last round, let go of the technique, all techniques, and let natural breath return. Notice any residual effects of the technique, the slowing down of the breath. Any residual effects showing up in the now natural rhythm of the breath. And then one more technique to add on. Returning to Samavritti, equal part inhale and exhale. Through the nose from the belly, perhaps engaging the whisper muscles to breathe a breath. Begin on your own time, breathing in. Might be to a count of 4, 5, 6, or 7, whatever you like. Whatever feels just right for you. Exhaling same length of time. And this time we're going to add a mantra. So as you breathe in, you can layer the counting or let go of the counting by repeating the words, the phrase, breathing in. And as you exhale, you can layer the count or let go of the count as you repeat the phrase, letting go. Breathing in, letting go. Breathing in, and letting go. As you repeat the mantra, breathing in, letting go, feel for the rhythm. Feel for the steadiness of the rhythm, the offering of the breath, and the additional offering of the mantra. Breathing in, letting go. Continue for another 3 rounds. After you finish your last round, as before, let go of all technique. Allow natural breath to return. Notice any residual effects of the techniques on the breath rhythm, the now natural breath rhythm. And begin to allow for, simply through your awareness, moments of pause, quiet space between each component of the breath. Pause at the top of the inhale, and the natural pause beginning to arrive at the end of the exhale, right before the next cycle of breath. When we slow down physically, and when the breath becomes more restful, and the mind begins to follow, we allow for quiet space from within. And oftentimes, this quiet space first shows up in the breath, the moments of pause. Notice the quiet space, the stillness, the silence, and the spaciousness that already exists within you, beneath the movement of life, all offered by the breath. And as you feel ready, take one more slow, deep belly breath in through the nose, a little pause at the top of the inhale, exhaling any way you like, letting go. As we now begin to transition to Yoga Nidra, this practice of effortless being. Effortless being. Begin by letting go of all effort to breathe. Check in with your body. Be sure that you still feel quite comfortable. Any adjustments you would like to make to the environment around you. Maybe cooling down, maybe grab a second blanket. Adjust your eye pillow. A little more cozy. And then welcome yourself, right? This is an opportunity to slow down, to clear the noise, and to gather the light that already exists within you. The noise may be physical tension showing up in the body, right? It could be mental chatter, our busy minds, the to-do list, the worries, the stories. Or perhaps it's simply this endless pull that we have in the nervous system, this pull toward doing more, fixing more, becoming more. For now, let it all go. Nothing to solve, nothing to fix, nothing to accomplish, nothing to prove. Releasing the need to do, change, or fix or control. Effortless being. Allowing yourself to simply be as you are. And space beginning to open to allow for this state of effortless being. Thread by thread. Breath by breath. You might imagine clouds clearing from the sky, right? Thoughts clearing from the mind. Beginning to reveal the light that has been there all along. Welcome yourself to Yoga Nidra. And extend this welcome to your entire being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Arrive through your body. Take in the sounds around you, the distant sounds. Notice the nearby sounds. Notice the space in which all sounds arise. Quiet, empty space. And now, just softening your eyes, but even more, soften the gaze behind your closed eyes, the gaze of the eyes. And allow your eyes to move inward, beginning to sense the body through the breath. Belly breathing each breath. The belly is soft, breathing naturally, restfully. Sense your body beginning to rest. Perhaps feeling a little more grounded, supported. Perhaps a little lighter at ease. Or a balance between the two. Sense your body resting. And listen to my count. I'm going to count down from 30 to 1. And with each count, allow your body to sink deeper into the feeling of rest, releasing the day, releasing effort, clearing noise, gathering the light beneath the surface. Rest your body, counting down 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your body, fully arriving. Bring your awareness to a still point from within. And from this stillness, connect to your inner sanctuary, this place within you that allows you to feel safe, grounded, supported. Your inner sanctuary may be an actual place, an imagined place, or simply a feeling. Perhaps it's the same place from last week or the week before. Whatever it might be, notice the qualities of your inner sanctuary. Notice what you see, colors, textures. Notice what you feel, the atmosphere of this place. Is it quiet? Do you hear ocean waves? Notice the sounds. And then sense the nourishment and the support. Most important, feel the support of your inner sanctuary as we move through this journey of stillness. Knowing that you can return to your inner sanctuary. It's here, it's for you, it's within you at any time you like. Feel for the breath. Feel for the breath around the heart space as you bring your awareness to the heart center. Feel for the rise and fall of the heart space, the opening, the expansion with every inhale, the softening, the letting go with every exhale. Notice the heart space through the breath and feel this connection to the heart space through the breath. As we approach the summer solstice, next week, the longest day of the year, we are invited to gather the light in honor of the summer solstice. And before we gather the light, it can sometimes be helpful to clear the noise. So from the heart space, connect, reflect. What noise are you ready to release? Is it busyness, self-doubt, overwhelm, fear, perfectionism, old stories? What would you like to release? What would you like to receive? What light are you ready to welcome? Peace, joy, clarity, trust, courage, connection. And then allow from the heart space. Allow an intention to arise naturally, an intention for your practice of stillness. In these moments of stillness, what would you like to receive? What would you like to let go? Is there something you would like to embody? Whatever your intention might be, formulate it as a positive affirmation, a statement of truth. I live with joy in my heart. I am enough. I have the courage to make decisions, good decisions for myself. Whatever your intention might be, repeat it silently or out loud at least 3 times. Planting your intention within the heart space through the breath. Breathe it in. Let it go and allow it to sink even deeper into the heart center. From the heart space to the whole body, sense your body breathing. Whole body breathing each breath. Whole body breathing in and letting go. Whole body inhaling, exhaling. Entire body breathing in and letting go. As we now begin to move breath throughout the body, guided by awareness, your awareness of the breath within the body. Sense the whole body breathing, the inhale, the exhale, and then sense the right side of the body breathing. Breathing in, letting go. Right side of the body breathes the breath. Bring your awareness to the palm of the right hand, breathing in, letting go. Sense the breath in the palm of the right hand. Tip of the right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, right pinky, the back of your right hand, right wrist, and the whole right arm, elbow, shoulder, shoulder blade, collarbone, and space between. Right side of the rib cage, right lung, right side of the heart space. Breathing in, letting go. Right side of the waist, low belly, low back, and the space between. Right hip and the whole right leg. Upper thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, and the right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense the entire right side of the body. Breathing in, letting go. Bring your awareness to the left side of the body. Begin to sense left side of the body. Feel for the breath within the left side body. Breathing in, letting go. Sense the breath in the palm of your left hand and the tip of your left thumb. Breathing in, letting go. Left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, left pinky, back of the left hand, left wrist, and the whole left arm, elbow, shoulder, left shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between. Left side of the rib cage, left lung, left side of the heart space. Breathing in, letting go. Left side waist, low belly, low back, and the space between. Left hip and your whole left leg, upper thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Feel for the entire left side of your body. Breathing in, letting go. Bring your awareness to the back of the body, beginning to sense back of the body. Breathing in, letting go. Feel for the breath in the bottoms of your feet, heels, in the back of your legs, calves, back of the knees, upper back thighs, tip of the tailbone, center of low back, back of the hips, back of the rib cage, lungs, heart space. Breathing in, letting go. Back of the shoulders, the arms, elbows, wrists, back of the hand, and the fingers. Feel for the skin on the back of the neck, base of the skull, back of the head, from the crown of your head to your fingertips, to your toes. Sense, feel the entire backside of the body. Breathing in, letting go. Bring your awareness to the front of the body, front side of the body. Now breathing the breath. Sense the breath. Front side of the body, breathing in, letting go. Feel for center of your forehead and the space between your eyebrows, temples, cheekbones, upper jaw, lower jaw, and the space between. Front side of the neck, space between the collarbones. Front side of the rib cage, lungs, heart space. Breathing in, letting go. Front side of the shoulders, in your inner arms, inner elbows, wrists, palms of the hands, fingertips. Sense the navel center, the space above, deep low belly. Breathing in, letting go. Front of the hips and the front side of your legs, thighs, kneecaps, shin, and the tops of your feet, from the tips of your toes to your fingertips, to the crown of your head. Sense the entire front side of the body. Breathing in, letting go. Now sense all sides of the body, all sides of the body. Awareness expanding. All sides of the body, breathing the breath. Breathing in, letting go. Whole body, breathing the breath. Breathing in, letting go. Aware of the space within you, the expanded space beyond you. Whole body, breathing. Breathing in, letting go. Whole body resting in the harmonious rhythm of the breath. As you take rest, feel for a soft golden light gathering around the heart space. And with every inhale, sense this light expanding. And with every exhale, sense this light spreading. This light within you, expanding, spreading throughout the whole body with each breath. Breathing in, letting go. Allow for this light within you to further expand each breath, clearing away a little more noise. Each breath, an opportunity for this light within to become more visible, stronger, lighter. Breathing in, letting go. And as you rest and sense the body breathing through the breath, sense your body feeling heavy, heavy like stone, sinking into water, grounded, supported. And now sense your awareness releasing, letting go of this heaviness within, and begin to sense your body feeling light, light like a feather floating on a breeze, effortless, expansive. Sense your body feeling light. Sense your awareness, releasing the feeling of lightness as you now begin to sense the feeling of warmth, warmth, warm, like the sun's late afternoon rays, warm, comforting, radiant. Sense your awareness, releasing the feeling of warmth as you now begin to sense coolness, coolness, cool like the damp earth beneath a forest canopy, refreshing and quiet and cool. Sense your awareness now releasing the feeling of coolness as you begin to become aware of the feeling of darkness, sensing darkness, the darkness behind closed eyes, the darkness of deep rest, the darkness of a moonless night, a darkness that receives and holds you in rest. And then allow your awareness to expand, resting here, resting in darkness, as you simultaneously sense light, the first light of dawn, a candlelight flame glowing softly, a warm golden light emerging from their heart space. Notice how this light becomes more visible because of the darkness that surrounds it. Allow the light to expand, gathering warmth, clarity, ease, darkness and light, stillness and illumination, gathering light, gathering ease. Darkness and light, both are welcome. And from within this welcoming space, visualize yourself standing at the edge of a forest, Behind you is the noise of modern life, the notifications, the schedules, the responsibilities, the rushing, the expectations, your knowledge, your awareness of it all. And then observe yourself, visualize yourself taking a step forward into the forest. And with each step, something softens. The canopy filters the light and the sound. And the deeper you walk, the quieter everything becomes. The rustling leaves replace the buzzing. The breeze replaces the static. The earth beneath your feet absorbs the tension you've been carrying. Step by step, breath by breath, the noise begins to fade. And then eventually you see the path opening into a beautiful clearing. Sunlight pouring in, down through the trees. The air is calm, still, peaceful. And you settle onto the soft earth, taking rest, resting in the light of awareness, the light of presence, the light of wisdom, the light that has always been there. As you rest in this space of being held by light, absorbed by darkness, feel for the breath and feel for the return of your intention, your statement of truth. Feel for the words, begin to listen to the sound, the words of your intention as you repeat it again, perhaps first quietly from within, and then perhaps a little louder from the lips. Another 3 times, receiving your intention, breathing it in, and letting it go. Trusting the practice and the journey that lies ahead. As you rest in the echo of your intention, allow for the breath to return, a slow, deep belly breath. In through the nose. Little pause at the top of the inhale. Exhale, mouth, nose, or lips. Now beginning to release, beginning to let go of the Yoga Nidra journey. We'll do so as we began, slowly through the breath. Another slow, deep belly breath. This time, a little more fullness as you breathe in. A little more emptiness as you exhale. And then just let natural breath return. Observe the natural breath. Notice how your body feels after taking rest, stillness. And if you would like, of course, you can always rest longer. Some of you might like to roll off to the side and go right off to sleep. If you have things to do, move slowly, gently, with awareness. Most important, allow yourself to transition with gratitude for having taken the time to slow down, to be still, to clear the noise, and connect to the light. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for showing up and allowing me to be your guide into rest. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, a good night's sleep, and I'll see you next week. And again, I'm offering a 1-hour sort of gentle movement, stretch, and restore class next Monday for Breathwork and Yoga Nidra. So if you're interested or curious, send me an email or a text and we'll connect. Have a good night, everyone. Namaste.